Title: Fungal Fear Fest. Over 200 post-op partygoers risk a deadly meningitis mosh pit at Mexican clinics. TLDR. In an un-fungi-fun development, federal officials reckon 224 folks have been left to square dance with a deadly partner, fungal meningitis, following surgeries at 2 clinics in Matamoros, Mexico. These clinics are so close to the border, they might as well have their salsa with a side of Texan barbecue. 2 patients have already lost the boogie battle with the deadly condition, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, is on the case, urging all those potentially exposed to get tested. Time for a deep dive into this medical mystery, amigos. Federal officials, who are probably wishing they'd stuck to more relaxing desk jobs, have issued a stern warning to over 200 patients who had surgeries at clinics in Matamoros. These border buddies are now at risk of fungal meningitis, which is a bit like being the guest of honor at a party no one wanted to attend. It all kicked off when the CDC and Mexican Ministry of Health, joining forces like a medical Avengers team, started investigating an outbreak of this not-so-fun fungal fiesta. The clinics hosting the bash? None other than Riverside Surgical Center and Clinica K3. They've since had their doors closed, probably missing the piñatas. After some serious detective work, a list of 221 U.S. patients who might be at risk was sent to the CDC. Add 3 more to that and you get a not-so-lucky number of 224 patients who are now probably regretting their decision for a south-of-the-border surgical soiree. But what's being done? Well, the CDC is reaching out like a clingy ex, urging those with potential exposure to get tested. Meningitis testing sounds like it's about as much fun as a root canal, involving an MRI, a lumbar puncture, or spinal tap. Speaking of fun, did we mention the CDC issued a warning last week advising U.S. residents to cancel surgeries in Matamoros? This after 5 Texans who had surgeries there developed suspected cases of fungal meningitis, one of whom didn't survive. A second suspected case also ended in a loss. Meningitis symptoms include headache, a stiff neck, confusion, and sensitivity to light. Quite the aftermath for what was meant to be a medical trip, wouldn't you say? What's the takeaway from this, folks? Medical tourism might save you a buck or two, but could potentially land you in a world of fungal-infused hurt. Will this deter people from booking their next dental procedure in Mexico, India, or Thailand? The bigger question though, are you still up for a trip to Matamoros, or would you rather salsa dance safely at home? Disclaimer: this story is not offering medical or travel advice. It's always important to do your research and consult with a healthcare professional before making health-related decisions. This news story is meant for informational purposes only.